So voice is audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we will discuss about the output determination. So what is the meaning of output determination? Okay. So if you remember that we are every day talking, every process we are talking about that output determination, but we don't know what is output determination. So what is the actual output determination? Anyone? Anyone have the idea about that? What is the output? So when we are creating the document, external document, purchasing order, RFQs, scheduling agreements, contracts, contract release orders, okay, and automatic settlements, okay, ERS, invoice plan. When we are doing all this, okay, we are displaying that in the output. Like, so we are informing to the supplier, okay, boss, this is what which we, okay, uh, we are ordering this product, or we are settled this amount, or we are doing the consumer settlement. So like we are informing every time. So how you are informing this information, the communication, how it is going to the external vendors. Okay, so that we will be discussing in the output determination. Okay, so output determination is the purpose of, okay, how you are communicating your information to your vendor. Okay, so either it may be vendor or it may be any purchasing organization, any other third party, anything, whatever it may be. So how you are communicating that? Okay, so that will be in the part of the output determination. So how we can communicate the different kind of the mediums, how it will be. Like we have, what kind of the mediums we have printout, we can take the printout and generate and take the printout and send that into the physical copy. Like it's like a, we can like hard copy we can send to the vendor, or we can generate to the PDF conversion and we can send to that information through mail. Okay, or we can do fax, or we can do telex. Okay, and we can do, if there are, they are using non-SAP system or SAP system, we can convert to the interfaces, PTA conversion, ALE conversion. So or we, if we have the mail triggering, so we can generate a mail. So there are so many ways we can do the communication. Okay, so how this will be work in the SAP? Okay, what pre-necessary settings which is required to do the output determination? So that we will discuss about today topic. Okay, so did you understand that what is output determination?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so every day, see, if we are taking the printout of purchase order, okay, I'm just going to ME9 now. If I'm taking the RFQ, I'm going to ME9A. Okay, if I'm going to the contract, then I will be go to ME9K. If I'm want to take the schedule agreement, I'm going to ME9L. Okay, if I want to take the uh, invoice, okay, MR90. Right, so there's so many transaction codes we have in the SAP to generate the outputs. Okay, everything it will be work on the based on the application. So application again, if it is EF, then it is a purchase order. Okay, if it is EV, EA, so like we have different applications it is there. Okay, how these all will be configured? Okay, how we will be configured? So this is a very simple steps. If you aware about the batch determination procedure of, if you aware about the pricing procedure, the configuration, and it is a similar like output determination also. Okay, so the first step, we are creating the condition table. Why we need to create a condition table? Again question mark, why we need to create a condition table? So what is the purpose of the condition table we have created earlier? We need some combinations, which is like how the system needs to be triggered the printout, what condition records, okay, how the such strategies need to be work. Suppose I have the vendor, okay, one vendor have the which is like he is taking the printout, one vendor is like PDF convert, one vendor is the fax. So how this is like, it will be work. So we need to be create our condition table. In this condition table, we are explaining about that the combination, how you want to be. Suppose let's say vendor, vendor is one combination, and plant is one combination, then purchasing organization is one combination. Or if it is a vendor, okay, then I don't need to consider the plant. It is common. Then I will go for purchasing organization. Then I'll be go for the material group. Okay, so like different combinations. So your uh, how your search strategy, how your condition records you maintaining, that how it should be work. So while it is triggering automatically the printout, so what combination should be captured? So that is the condition table we are creating. So we can create a number of condition tables, okay, or we can create one condition table and we can use. Okay, the first step is that is the condition table. Then we are creating that access sequence, right? So in the pricing procedure, we are creating the access sequence. Why it is access sequence? Because I need to assign this condition table and number of condition table to one reference number. That reference number we are assigning to our condition type. Okay, so here this is the one reference. Okay, so like I can create like 0001, 0002. Like I can assign the what condition tables needs to be assigned. Okay, later what we'll do, we'll assign this access sequence to our condition type. Okay, so in the output determination we are calling like message type. In the pricing procedure we are calling as a condition type. In the batch, which is like we are calling as a status type. So everywhere it is the naming convention is different, but the 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 configuration is the same. Okay, so if you not aware about the pricing procedure, if you're not aware about the batch management procedure, if you know output determination, it is a sequence same. Okay, so in this case, in this pricing output determination, we are calling as message type. Okay, but if it is a batch management, we are calling as strategy type. Okay, if it is a pricing procedure, then we are calling as a condition type. Is it correct or wrong? So if you see that pricing procedure, we have PB00 condition type is there, PBXX condition types are there, and we have different FARA1 condition types are there. We are entering all at the time of manually entering in the PIVO, or it is capturing automatically. So if you need to capture the automatical information, the price information, then it will be you need to be maintain the this condition records for this condition type. If you want to be maintain the condition record, then you must be assigned that what search strategy you want to, like which combination you want to be pick the price automatically. So the same way here also the message type and the strategies type will be work. Okay, so now we are discussing about that output determination. So in this case we need message type. So we have standard message types are there. Okay, NEU, okay, which is the for standard PO output printout. Okay, so if you want to use, you can use your own standard. You can use your customized message type. Okay, clear? Then what you need to do, you need to be define the procedure. So this is also the same. In the batch management, we have the batch management related procedure. Okay, and in the pricing procedure, we are having that pricing schema, and in the output determination again we have the message schema. Okay, so here also we are defining what is this procedure. In this procedure, what are the condition types we have? Okay, what are the message types are there? What is the sequence that we are defining here? Okay, so let's go to the SAP. So we have the standard transaction code NACE. Okay, to do the all this configuration. Okay, or might be you can go directly in the SPRO and you can do the configuration. Okay, clear?
Yes.
Okay, okay, now let's go to the SPRO. So I'm just open the SAP logon pad. Okay, if you understand this procedure, then it is very easy to understand the batch procedure, batch management procedure, and pricing procedure. Okay, it is the same. Okay, okay, so now I'll be going to log in the system. Let's see. Okay, so let's go to SPRO. SAP reference MG. Okay, then go to material management. You can define your output determination here. See, insert anything which is there. Okay, messages is there. Sorry, I'll just go to messages. Okay, messages. Then you can see here there is a procedures here. Okay, so if you want to be define the text for the RFQs and the text for the purchase orders, text for the all these things you can do. Okay, then I'll be go to output control, and here you can see that condition tables, access sequence, message type. Okay, those configuration you have to do. Okay, so let's go here to understand how it will works. Okay, so each procedure have that their own present schema, like my message schema. Okay, message determination schema. You can go to here and you can go to schemas here. Okay, so if you go to here, you can see here there is a condition types, like each and every procedure have the different message types, right? Okay, so this is the customized one, someone they assign, and this is also customized one, and this is the standard MENH, and these are all standard. You can see here any U, any W is there. Okay, so this is the standard procedure. Okay, but if somebody they are changing that condition types for here, you can see here condition type. Okay, so these you can define your own, or how you want to be, you want to be customized one, or how you want that you can go ahead. Clear? Okay, so let's go to that first. Let's go to the condition table how to create. Okay, so you can go here and you can go back and you can see here there is access sequence and message types. Okay, let's go to here and you can go to purchase order and you go to message types for the PO. You can see here NEU the our standard one. Okay, so in this NEU you can see there is a access sequence which is assigned. Okay, so in this access sequence, which is the combinations of multiple condition type tables, you can go here and you can see here access are these are the tables which is assigned, like they are combination like purchasing organization and vendor for EDI, when document type purchasing organization vendor, doc only for the document type, or only for the purchasing organization, like they are defined. So how to create these condition tables first? Okay, so we are discussing like condition tables. Okay, what is the purpose of the condition table? Okay, the condition table we are assigning to access sequence, that access sequence to assign to the condition type, because if when I'm creating the condition record, this condition table, whatever the access sequence which is assigned, that having that the combinations. Okay, so now I'll be go to create the condition table. So let's take, okay, let's take the combinations, like I am created, might be I have that document type, multiple document types are there. Okay, so why I'm just considering the document type for the my condition table, because okay, might be I have the format, different format for the domestic PO, I have the different format for the domestic purchase order, or import purchase order, I have the different combinations. Okay, then service purchase order, I have a different format. Okay, consumables, maybe I have the separate format, right? Because when domestic purchase order it is there, I don't have any customs duties and payments and all. So I don't need to be maintained all this information in my printout. Okay, and when it is import procedure, we just need to be mentioned that what is IGST and what is the other factors, whatever the maybe import custom duties, other things which we need to be mentioned. Okay, so when it is here, local GST will be applied, and in the here custom duties will be applied, right? So again, the services maybe the format will be different. Okay, there might be terms and conditions, services related rules and regulations that we need to be maintained. So when there is a different types of purchase orders are there, obviously there must be have the different formats. So when you are designing that, okay, when you want to be planned like this one, so obviously I need to be consider the document type is the one factor. Okay, then other than this one, vendor to vendor it might be different. Okay, vendor to vendor there is a different format. So in that case, for this vendor maybe it is a printout, for another vendor it is a fax, or another vendor it is EDA. So the conversions will be different. So I obviously have to take the vendor. And other than this one, so purchasing organization. So each purchasing organization might be have their own conditions, rules, regulations, and if it is a central purchase organization, they have their own formats. Okay, so in that case, like we can take the document type, vendor, purchase organizations. So these three combinations, I'm creating the condition table first. Okay, okay. Now let's go to first. So the sequence, like I can create like, so document is higher level because always I'm just considering the document for each document type it is a different. Okay, then I can take a purchasing organization, then I can take a vendor. So why we are creating like this one, the sequence higher level is document type and the lower level is vendor, because when I'm maintaining the condition record, I can maintain only one document type and one purchasing organization, but vendors can be maintained multiple. Okay, multiple vendors I can maintain at a time. Correct, right? Because I have only document type NB. This document type NB, okay, that means domestic vendors. Let's say domestic vendor, and one is central purchasing organization. Then multiple vendors. I have maybe under this category, maybe I have the multiple vendors. So I can maintain at a time multiple vendors for the these two combination. So that's why I'm just creating document type purchasing organization the higher level, and the lower level is vendor. Can maintain for the multiple vendors. Okay, I can maintain like sheet. So how it will be like in the screen? Okay, in the top it will be the document type, then purchasing organization, then in the top, in the below. Okay, how it will be like it will be like this one. So that what I can do, okay, it will be in the top, okay, and it will be top. One is, then I can maintain only one document type, one purchasing organization. Then I can maintain vendor one, vendor two, vendor three. So at a time I can maintain for the n number of vendors in the one sheet. Okay. So that's why I just mentioning that lower level vendor and higher level document type and purchasing organization. Clear? Is it clear?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
it is.
Okay. Now I'll be going to that. Okay. Anyone have the doubts here till here? Anyone have the doubts here? Okay. If not, I will create a condition table first. Okay. So let's go to the condition table first. Define condition table, and I'll be go to create condition table, or if you want we have the display. So in the standard we have already condition tables which SAP provided. But if you want to still want to be create, you can create one. Okay. I just want to create here. Let's go. Okay. So create condition table. Okay. Then you must be defined your condition table within the range from the 901 to 99 triple nine. Okay, so you cannot create like 101 or 020. So like that you can create like 101 or 020. Hello, is it audible? Hello.
Yeah, yeah, it is audible.
Okay, so you cannot create 101 020 like, because it is already standard. The SAP standard they are already using for the other purposes. Okay, so you whenever you creating the any customization your own tables or your own document type, always suggestible like you must be go with Z series for the doc. If it is alphabetic, if it is a numeric, then it should be start with 9 series. Okay, so please remember this one when you are doing implementation projects or any projects, any customization if you are planning to do, don't cross these rules. Okay, so you must be go with 9 and you must be go with Z. So why we need to create? Because suppose you are today you are implementing the project, but tomorrow someone is supporting, some other company is supporting, some other resources are supporting, then how they know that what is the standard, what is the customization? Okay, so they will directly go to jet related all it is a customization. 9 series all related to customization. They will understood right. Okay, if it is created with 9 all it is a customization. If it is created all jet it is a customization. Clear? Okay, so now let's go to create that table. Okay, so let's go create. Okay, if it is already there then it will show you error message, then I will go for next. Okay, no it is already there, then 903 it is not there. Okay, so you can take the parameters what it is showing in the field catalogs here, only those you can take them. Okay, so my target is like document type, purchasing organization, vendor. Let's see these are there in the my field catalog. Okay, so let's go first is the top document type. Okay, document type it is there. Okay, it is there. So I'm just double click on that. Okay, so the higher level is purchasing document type. Then the next one, purchasing organization. So is that purchasing organization is there? Yeah, it is there. Then double click on that. Then the next vendor. Vendor is there here? Okay, it is there. Double click on that. So the higher level purchasing of document type, purchasing organization, the lower level is vendor. Then I need to generate this table. Okay, so this is the customized table. So you must be generate. Here there is a ball. You can click on that. The system will be checking that if any already table it is there, standard table. Yes, there is a 025 table it is there. But yeah, still I want to create my own customization. Then enter. Avoid that. Okay. Then the system is creating that our own table, condition table. Okay. Yes, I want to generate a condition table. Yes. Okay, so this is the package when you are working in the real time. Okay, so you must be saving the package when you are doing the configuration. Okay, if it is related to tables and if it is related to object or something, it must be asked the package number where you need to be saved. Okay, so what is this package? So every module they have their own package. Okay, if it is I have one package. Okay, this will be created by our basis team. They will create. Okay, they will give to either basis team or ABAPers also they can create this package. Okay, this package. Okay, can give that what objects it is there for the what objects it is there in the WM. So you must be save this whatever the configuration which you did in the package. Okay, so you can ask the ABAPers or someone what is the package which is created. Okay, so now this is the I'm just doing the for the testing purpose. I can save $tmt, but you should not save this one in the real time. You should not save this package $tmt. If you save this $tmp, what will be happen? This package is local package. This will not be transported to any other system. That means in the future, if you want to be move the changes to other systems like quality system, production system for testing and live system, it is not possible. So temporarily, TMP is nothing but like temporarily dollar. So you cannot, if you save this one, it will we cannot move. Okay, clear? So don't save in the this $TMP. Okay, and moreover, when you are saving, don't save in the local object. You must be saving the save button. Clear? Is it clear? Is
Yeah.
it clear enough? Yeah. Okay. So now I'm just saving here. Okay. So now the condition table which is generated, you can see here B902. Okay. So if you earlier if you see that there is a A901, 902 like that, that is present version like. So now this is for the our condition table for output determination. Okay. So here you can see that in the this table what combination we have created. P902. This is document type, purchasing organization, vendor. So why it is created table? Why it is created as a table? Because okay, tomorrow if you're maintaining any condition records, that will be saved in this table. So it is very important this table in future when you are planning to do any customization report or customization uh, connectivity, like this data is very important and you are pulling to somewhere, then if you want to capture from the database table this information, you must be use these tables. Okay. So here you can see that the validity from and value. So okay, so as of now there is no data, condition record not maintained, so it is not showing. Okay, if you maintain the condition record number, then the system will be creating one condition record number, that based on the condition record number the system will be saving the data. Okay. So okay, so now this is generated. Now what you can do, the next table, if you want to be maintained other condition tables, like, so okay sir, I have this combination. Now I want one more combinations also. Okay, like document type and vendor. I don't want to be see the purchase organization, because in my company there is no separate purchase organization, only one single purchase organization is there. I don't want to be take the purchase organization is my factor. Okay, for one of some of the document type, so I want to be take, I want to be consider only document type and vendor. So in that case also you can create your own document, your own condition table, and only you can consider the document type and vendor, document type and vendor, and you can generate. Okay. Now I have created for this 904 table, and this is the again 903 table. Okay. So 904 and 905. So and the table name is B904, B905, which is for condition records. Okay. Sorry, B903. Okay. Now this combination, this whatever we created the combination, we need to be assigned in the access sequence. First we need to be create one reference. Any of the one reference we need to create. So shall we go to material management and purchasing, and then we go to messages, and we go to output control, then I'll be go to access sequence. So you can create your own access sequence, what you want to be create, or you want to be use standard one, you can use. So standard might be it is a 0001, 0002, 0003 like this one. Okay. If you want to be create your own, you can copy and okay, then create your own 001. Okay. Then copy all and save. So whenever you creating any, whenever you're creating anything new in the configuration, better always copying from the existing one and modify that, because there are n number of links which is there, n number of other modules link up either. So you might be not aware about that link ups of the other modules. So again that will be get a problem. So always, even SAP is suggesting that go copying from existing one and modify that what it is required. Okay. Now in this case I created my own Z001. So now I just want to modify this one. Okay. So testing output determination output. Okay. So I'm just creating testing output line. Okay. I'm just going access sequence. So it is already there some. Okay. So I don't want to use this one because I want to use my own which I created. Then I can delete here. Can delete. Okay. And save. You can save. Then you can go to new entries. Then you can enter the sequence, first sequence 10 or 1 2 3 like you can do, and what is the first visibility. in the when you are maintaining the condition record, what combination you want to be visible first? You want to be visible first in this one or this one? What is the priority one? So you can go first 903. Okay, let's go to 903, then exclusive, then again 20 and 904. Okay, so now you can enter, save, enter, and save. Okay, so now you want to be generate the you want to be validate these fields first. Okay, then go select, enter, enter. Then it will be displayed that what is the technical information, which is document structure and information, it will be displayed. Okay, again go back and access sequence here, go to 20. Again you want to be do. If you are not doing this one, then it will not be activated. Okay, you must be check the fields. Okay, enter. Okay, so document and put. Now it is activated. Clear? Any customization which is required, you want to be write something like it should be generate only when release started, which is triggering like. Okay, if you want to do some customization, you can do. If suppose it is while doing the reprint, okay, I want to write the logic when this reprint should be work. Okay, so you must be write some logic like in the code level, above code level. Okay, and they can, you can mention that what logic it is, like why you want to do the reprint again, why system should generate a reprint. Okay, so you can write the logic like. Okay, if suppose my condition like, okay, if there's somebody they change the PO output, sorry, PO price or PO quantity, if they are changed, okay, that must be generate the output type again. Okay, and do the reprint. So in that case, I can write the logic like, okay, reprint should be work like this one. Okay, so the customization maybe in the formula, when you want to be formula like tuning and or tuning confirmation, when you want to be send the reminders, when you want to be do. So all these things you can do with customization. Okay, so in that case only you can use the requirement. Clear? Any questions?
No question.
Okay, now I'll be go back access sequence. Okay, you can do like for the RFQ and outline agreement, scheduling agreement release, inbound deliveries, all these things you can do. Okay, so now access sequence is completed. Okay, and the condition tables which we created condition table and assigned to access sequence. Now we need to assign this access sequence to my message type. Okay, you can create your own style of message types here. Okay, standard we have any EU and different output types are there, depends on the procedure. If it is pure printout NEU, if it is a okay tuning, it is a MHN, during order confirmation AUFB. So like we have different cities there. You can create your own. If you want to be create your own, you can create it. Okay, copy. Then I'm just creating that ZNN, or else I can create like ZNB one, something which I'm creating for my printout. Okay, PO printout for NB. Then copy all, copy, save. First take the copy all the entries, save, save, save. So this it is storing the all the tables, whatever scripts it is there, whatever it is there, it is storing. That's why it is asking a number of times. Okay, now it is saved. Okay, now you can go to your own ZNB1 which is created and go to details. Then you can assign your own access sequence what you created here. So what is my access sequence which is created ZNB, or what is it I'm just created Z001, right? So Z001 is the my testing output which is created. Okay, so whether you need to be go for access sequence and multiple issue, okay, and which program it is. Okay, this is very important here. Okay, when why it is very important, because okay, when the ABAPers they are designing their own style of the printout, pure printout. Okay, suppose my client is using their own style of the format like logo and it's like it's showing that their company name, their address, and the vendor address, and the delivery address, and the name, and the rules and regulations, and the item number. All this information, which is like their own customized format they have. Okay, okay. So in that case, the ABAPers should aware about that in this which program it is assigned that smart form. Okay, so there is the two ways which is there. One is smart form, one is a script. Okay, now we are getting the S4HANA adapt forms. Okay, so these are the completely technical information. Don't worry about that. Okay, so SAP script, smart form, and adapt forms. All it will be like a technical words. So what is that? It is like a designing of the your output, the printout designing output. Okay, so in if you want to see that smart forms, you can easily see there is a transaction code smart forms. Okay, and they are using the form name. Okay, something they are using form name, and you can see that here the mapping, like in the header. If you want to get the header, there is a logo. They will be changing the logo here. They will be creating that their own object graphics and all, and the sender information, and will billing information, vendor address information, delivery address information. Like they can design that. Okay, so they can design this all. Okay, so like they will be designing the ABAPer, they will design that this format. Okay, how what logo it is required, what information it is required. So this is the log. It is here you can see in the side there will be like logo related information, and there is the main body, top body, and the bottom body. All information will be there here. Okay, if it is in next page, again next page, what information it is there, that will be there. So don't it is not required to you. Okay, but yeah, I'm just giving the information. The same way in the scripts also we have the transaction code. Okay, here they will be doing the printer. This is a older version. Okay, SAP script is the older version when they are using 4.7, 5.0, their version they are using the script. Then later there is a smart forms which we got. Smart form is a little bit easy to the developers. They can easily look into that what it is capturing and output preview. Then they can see. Then now we are getting the adapt forms. Okay, adapt forms for the S4 HANA. Okay, they will be directly generated into the adapt format reader, adapt readers. Okay, and language multi languages they can design. Okay, clear? Any questions? Any questions here?
No.
Okay, so then now you can maintain that what languages you want to be maintained. Okay, so in future if you want to be generate this prevo printout, so in which language you want to be generate, you can generate in English, you can generate in the Germany, you can generate in the Chinese. What language it is required, you need to be maintain the language here. Okay, then processing routines. Okay, so in this processing routine, okay, the different mediums are there. Okay, if we see that printout, fax, and telex, and external send, EDA, simple play, like we have different format. They deleted someone 3 4 5. There is something which there which they deleted. Okay, now in the real time, okay, this is the program. You should not change anything. You should not change anything. Okay, and this is a form which is technical related. When there is a smart form designed, if suppose my ABAPer they designed own style of the customization. Suppose customized smart form. Okay, it's like it's starting with Z series. Okay, like if they design like this one, then you must be assigned here. Then only it will be work. Okay, so if you are not assigned in the configuration level the smart form name, then it will be whatever it is there the initially only that will be only hitting. Whatever it is configured this PDF format, that only it will be hitting. Okay, so you must be assign your smart form name into the here. Clear? And don't worry about these routines and forms. This is completely technical related, not no needed for me. Okay, I just in the configuration if you are doing something smart form, you must be assigned this smart form here. Okay, and again the roles, which roles you must be work like okay, because my vendor is the actual vendor is different, my ordering address will be different, because the vendor he is taking, the vendor who is taking this PO is a different guy. He is the taking order. The main vendor is different. So in that case, you must be maintained that this medium should be work for this functional, and this must medium should be work for this vendor. Okay, and this so like you should be maintained. Okay, if you are not maintained, then when you are using the partner determination process here, okay, the printout will not be generated to this main vendor. It will not be generated to our ordering address. Okay, so it must be, you must be maintain this one. Okay, any questions, any questions
No.
here? Okay,
No.
okay, so what about others? You can see here application is there. Okay, each procedure have their own application, like RFQs different application, contract will be different applications, like you can see. EF is the purchase order, EA is the purchase RFQ, and even in the inbound delivery, and contract will be the EV. So service and receipt it is ES, like it is there application. Okay, any questions still here? Are you understand that what we are doing now? Anyone still have the questions? If you still having the doubts, please let me know.
No from my side.
Okay, so everyone is okay, right? Everything is okay, right? Okay. Now here I can show you one more thing also. Okay, might be I can. It is already explained previously, but I will just explain one more time. Okay. If I go to an EU, suppose let's say I will be go to an EU, or maybe anything which you, if you see that default values it is, okay. So when you are generating the PO output, the system when it is generating output automatically, okay, whether you want to be generate immediately. If you selected 4, okay, what will be happen when you created purchase order and when you are saving the PO, immediately the system will be pushing that to generate the printout. Okay, so you don't need to be run the ME9F, ME9A and all. Okay, when if you are selected this send with applications own transaction, okay, then it will be like you must be run the ME9F and release that every day. Okay, and these two for the jobs, periodical jobs. Okay, you want to be do all at a time. Maybe evening 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, I will be connecting my printer and I will do all that at a time. Okay, then you can use the scheduling jobs. Okay, clear? Is it clear? And
Yeah.
default print again here. You can see here. So someone they deleted there the telex, here it is there. Okay. Any questions still here? Any questions here? Now one more which is like, sorry, I just connect. Yeah. So one more thing which is like fine tuning, fine tuned controller purchase order. Okay. So if it is a you want to be a repeat, or if you want to be a change or anything which is like, okay, whether when you want to be generate this printout again. So you can see operations are there. Here operations you must be maintained for the creation, new, change, when you want to be generate, that you must be maintained. So why I'm saying here, if you created a new customized one, okay, any customized output type, okay, if you not maintain the two, then if they are changing pivot change or something, you are changing anything, it won't be work. Okay, so you must be maintained. In case if you see that now I created yet an EU, so this is not there here. Only one it is there, but it is not there in the two, right? So you can maintain for that as well too. Okay, when can just copy and to maintain that. Okay, so like when you creating for tuning and for when it is creating, you maintain, you must be maintain fine tuned messages here. Then only it will be work when the operation is changed. Clear? If you have any doubts, you can just F1 click on that. Okay, then you can read here first time and also refer that change notice like print out changes, arguing changes like. Okay, clear? Can see that print operation. Okay, so as of now, I just created till here simply condition table, access sequence, message type. So same process in the pricing browser also, condition table, access sequence, pricing, condition type. And same procedure in the batch management also, access sequence, sorry, condition table, access sequence, and strategy type. Okay, so the terminology will be different, but functionality will be the same. Okay, now you can go to maintain the application, which application, like if you anything, what is the routine? Okay, majorly this will be using in the SD, but MM maybe is very less. What is the routines actually? Anyone have the idea about that routine?
It is basically a Z requirement.
Yeah, customization. Okay, when your client is asking about the customization. Okay, so in which application it is working? Okay, you can see the application here. There is a multiple applications like V1 is the sales order, V2 is for the okay billing like that. It is there. If you can see that V1 is sales and distribution, V2 shipping, billing like that. Okay, so like you can create for EF also. Okay, and you can create your own routine. Okay, so what it is actually, how it will be work. Okay, suppose select this one, click on the change button, source text, then the developer can write the logic here. Okay, in case if your client is asking that, sir, I don't need to be generate a printout immediately, but I should be have some options like when there is a formula, this formula is satisfied, then the printout should be generated. Okay, there must be something that client is requested. In that case, if it is not standard, you must be go here and write the logic, which tables, how the control should be like. Okay, clear? Any questions here? Grandma, you're in silent today. Yes.
No question.
Okay, Shankar.
No, sir.
Okay, okay. So basically, you must be give the logic also. Okay, when you are asking, your client is asking the requirement, you must be right. So what is actually, what is the how we can do that? Okay, so generally we are creating the functional specification. Functional specification. So what is the meaning of this functional specifications? Okay, so in this functional specifications, we are giving that what logic needs to be changed. Okay, so how it will work. So what is the condition tables like? Okay, what is the logic you want to give? What tables you must be used? Okay, so that entirely you must be given the FS document. Okay, so in this FS document, okay, suppose let's say my logic client is asking that, okay, when there is a metal group has changed, okay, our metal group is okay something like Z111. This is my metal group, which is the CEO level. Okay, so then only you must be generate the printout for something like ZNB1 printout. Okay, other than that it should not be generated. Then what I can do, I can give the logic like, boss, okay, this is my requirement, and when the my CEO, he the purchasing group, when he is generating, show me that the format in the different format, don't show in the normal format. So they might be need the report level like what we see. So then what you can do, what is the metal group field and which group? So I can go EKPO table and I can see that something which is like MATKL. This is the field name and this is the table name. So I must give the logic for this one. Go to MA EKPO. Okay. Then enter and search that metal group. Okay, this is purchasing group, right? And it's talk metal group only. Okay. So metal group. Okay, sorry. It must be like it's not a metal group. I'm just giving the example like purchasing group. Okay, metal group is a group of for identification of material. Okay. In this case, I will go for the EKGRP. So then EKGRP, where it is there? It is there in the EKKO table. So then I will go to EKKO table. Okay, and search in the table, and I can go to that where is the my purchasing group. Okay, so I just need to search here. Okay, this is the purchasing group. Then it is EKGRP field. Okay, double click on that. You can see that what is the length, what is the type, what is the character. That also you must be give that. Okay, so the logic must be enter this one. So uh, again, don't ask that which table, which field and all. You must be searching. You must be aware about these tables and all. You must be by heart that what is the header information. If you go to a table, how I can see that? If I go to ME21N, okay. So this is that I said that it is top, it is the header information, and this is the bottom is the item. So I know that header table, which is the EKKO, item table, which is the EKPO. So where the field is there, if it is, I'm talking about a material group, it is in the item level, then it is a EKPO. But if it is a purchasing group, it is a header level, then EKKO. So you must be aware about that which table it is there. The field technical name might be you are not aware about that. In that case, you must be go like here, or you can go to SC16 and SC11. There you can go and you can go to display. There you can see the table names and field name and the characteristics, everything you can see here. Okay, clear? Clear? How you want to be, how you providing the logic in the FS? Okay, you must be clearly mention that what is the current functionality, what is the logic you want to be changed. After changing the logic, what actually you are expecting. So everything you must be mentioned in the FS, and you must be provide the cases also, test case for the in the development system for doing the testing. Okay, if you have the data in the test development system, you can provide that. Maybe sometimes you don't have the text data in the development system. Might be they have in the testing client, unit testing client, or it may be sandbox and all. You must be give that what is the example also, so that the developer can easily check whether what logic they are written, whether it is working or not working, they can write. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then okay, I'll be go back here. Okay, I'll go back here. Now this is what we have to do the maintain the requirement for the messages. Now procedure. Okay. So what are the message type needs to be designed in my procedure? Okay. The if I can go here and I can maintain the my schema group. Okay, and I can create my own style of the procedures every time. Okay, and you can go here. I can assign the, so don't change the standard, because so many people they are every day learning with the same system. Okay, so don't change the standard. It must be copying from the existing one and created. Okay, so since I have my own style of the output type, I'm just creating that something which like ZMB, or I'll just remove this one, or I can put like, and for understanding purpose, I'm just putting like, okay. So for testing, please don't change any standard, okay, when you are doing practice. Okay, then I'm just copying this one, then save. Okay, so how many people know about this transport request number? Anyone have that doubt? I explained so many times this transport request number, but did anyone have the doubt? Do you want to be repeat or someone? If you're not aware about it, please let me know. I will tell you now. Everyone knows, right? This transport request number, how it will be generated. Okay. When you are doing the configuration in the real time, you must be create your own transport request number. So suppose I'm just working for the project like project ABCD. Then what is the requirement? Like incident number, it is there. I have one incident number, something incident number. Then I can mention that what you are doing the changes. I'm doing the material group configuration. So or I'm doing the output determination procedure configuration. Okay, so like you can mention that what you can understand easily, like you can write here, then the system will be generating new transport request number. Okay, so this is the customizing request. Okay, there is a two types of the requirements are there. Customizing requirement is there, request is there, workbench request is there. Okay, workbench is nothing but like a when the technical team they are doing some customization code level, they are creating that above workbench request. When we are doing the configuration changes, that will be creating the customization request. Okay, so majorly we are creating the customizing request and ABAP is creating the ABAP workbench request. Is it clear? This is very important, basic thing it is. And when you are doing the regular job, it is a basic thing. What is that basic thing? One is customizing request, and the second one is workbench request. Okay, so these two are the transport request types of the transport request. Okay, so we are functional consultant majorly working on the customizing request and workbench request majorly working by ABAPers. That means technical team. Okay, so you can ask me question like, sir, is that we will not be create any workbench request? Yes, sometimes we will be creating workbench request also. Sometimes it will be create workbench request. Okay, when it is the maintaining the tables, maintenance tables level, when you're maintaining anything, then system will be creating workbench request. Okay, so why I'm explaining this one? Okay, there is the procedure now. Okay, some companies they are following. When you want to do the any configuration, you must be create the transport request number initially only. Which transport request number you want, whether you want to be customizing request number or workbench request number. First you need to be request that, then if the client or maybe manager he approved that this transport request number, then only you can use that transport request number to create the configuration. You must be explained that what you are planning to do. Is it clear? Is it clear? So
Yeah.
we have like service nows and some tools are there. Okay, so there what they are doing. Okay, they are using first they will be creating that transport request number in the charm. Okay, if they have the charm tool, they will be creating that transport request number. That transport request number they are using for the configuration. Okay, some clients how it will be like they can directly you can create directly transport request number while you are doing the configuration directly. But sometimes what will happen, you must be create initially and you must be aware about that whether you want be customization or you want be workbench. Okay, is it clear? So where we consider transport request numbers SC09. Okay, and we can see SC10 as well, both is the same. Okay, so there itself you can check that what is the customizing request and what is the workbench request, and you can release here itself. Okay, so that we will discuss later. Let's go with the topic here. Okay, okay, then any questions still here? I'm just created this one. Okay, now I want to change my own style of my own message types I need to be assigned. Okay, so I'll be going here. I'm changing my own message type. So what is my own message type? It is what is my own message type which I created? ZNB1, right? Which I created. So this is for the PO printout NB which I created. So like you can create for the n number of output types you can create message type. Each message type will be work in the different way. Okay. Again, the requirement based on that when it you want to be create that you can create. Clear? Any questions here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you must be assigned this procedure for the which PO document types or purchase orders will need to be work. So you must be whether this is working for the my purchase order or it is working for the other things which you need to be assigned. So my procedure is Z RMB EF. So that you are assigning here. Okay, whatever I created here, which is working. So when I'm creating the purchase order, okay, then the system will be looking into this procedure and what are the different functionalities can be do from the procedure, you can do it. That means what are the different message types can be used in the procedure, you can configure it in this message procedure only. Okay, that's what if you see that while creating the schema, I can see that multiple message types. I can see that for printout, I can see during order confirmation, you can see, okay, event, I can see, like I can create a number of things like reminders and all these things I can see. Okay, so
What
yeah,
what are those checkboxes where we are assigning message schema to purchase order type?
sorry, coming.
We are assigning message schema to the purchase order type, right?
Purchase
There are
order,
couple.
not purchase order
Yeah,
type, not purchase order
yeah.
type, purchase order, only purchase order, not purchase order type. So only one procedure can assign to purchase order. Okay, so you must be defined in this pricing procedure itself all the schema, all the your condition types schemas. That means all the condition type you must be assigned here. So what condition type you want to be pick and all that you maintaining in the condition records with the combinations.
Hello,
Hello, is it audible?
hello.
Hello, is it audible?
Yes,
Am
sir,
I
you are
audible?
You
Hello.
guys, I can hear you. You guys.
Okay, okay, okay. So what are those checkboxes actually?
Which check boxes?
We are assigning message schema to purchase order, right? There are a couple of checkboxes over
Okay,
there.
here you okay. You are talking about here. Here you are talking
Yeah,
about. Okay,
correct.
okay, let's see. Shipping time change message. So when it should be. So it should be when it should be generated like. So how and it is when it should be generated. It might be immediately or it may be optional or when you want to be generated. So this is options like which we already discussed, right? The shipment where you
Okay,
can assign that time. Okay. Then this one is the new message determination. Okay. If there is any changes in the because if you uh, change the PO or if you are doing anything, so then it should be re-triggered again or not. Okay, so you can see new message determination process for change messages when it is message changing. So whether it should be trigger new message determination or what, how it should be like, which we discussed in the fine tune, right? 0, 1, 2,
uh,
3, we discussed, right? The same thing.
okay,
And this is for the printout, partner roles and which V1 and V2. Okay, and this is also which is like a release strategy, which is like
okay,
okay, separate message for the release. Okay, so these
okay.
are the functions here. Okay, so any other questions here? You can also define your own messages roles here, which we discussed, right? In our single, which is like which output type, which document, which role it should be work and which one, which we already discussed in the top, right? So partner roles it is like P1, ordering address, delivering plan, okay, invoicing party. So which output type should be work for the which for which, okay? So it will be repeat actually. So you want to be maintain here, you can maintain or you can maintain at a NACE level or you can maintain at a top level. Okay, clear? Any question here?
No,
The next one is assign output devices. So you might be have the multiple devices like printer one, printer two, Samsung printer, Sony printer, HP printer, like so many devices are there. So which printer output device needs to be generated for the or purchasing group? Okay, so that you will be assigning here. Okay, so by I am the buyer group, so I'm generating this printouts I'm sending to the my vendor, so I can assign nearest to my devices what devices it is there. Okay, so for standard purpose we have two, which is like LP01 is there and LP01 and LOCL. Two output devices are there, which is SAP provided, but in the real time this might be different devices. There is a own customized device, which is like HP devices and different devices will be there. Okay, so in the real time when you are working, so it might be different or it may be same. It depends on the client, how they are using the printers. Okay, so that you can assign here. Clear? Is it clear?
Yeah.
Okay, then it is a field relevant printout changes. So in the purchase orders, we have so many fields are there, right? So if you are changing anything, okay, if you are changing any field or the address or anything which needs to be print out, which should not be print out, that information it is there here. Okay, you can see the logic here. There is a change print relevant to purchase order or change print relevant to RFQ and contract and schedule agreements and okay, text numbers and routines. This okay. So if you maintain here, that information will be captured in the output. Clear?
Okay.
Is it clear? If suppose I need to get a delivery address details, delivery date address, then I can do here. Okay, I can capture like this one. So I can put like this one. If you want to use any customization routine, you can use that routine based on the delivery date or how you want to be design this one. Okay, clear? So basically, you're maintaining the table and field name to capture that into the output. Sometimes if you're not maintained here, so because all the information I have 200 fields are there in the pivot, I don't need all this information in the output, right? So which field it is required, which field is not required, you can mention like here. Okay, clear? Is it clear? That's what in the pivot printout it won't be display all the information. What it is maintained here, that information will display. Okay, if you want to see the example, if you go to ME23N, okay, and if I go to mesh printout, this is not maintained. Okay, something which you can do. Yeah, you see that here, if you go to print out, okay, some information only, what information it is required, only that it is not showing entire pure printout information. It is what information it is capture, information it is required, that is displayed. How system knows that? Where you maintain here the field name and table name for which information it is, that information it is captured. Okay, clear? Is it clear? Are you still having doubt or is it my voice is audible?
Yeah, your voice is good.
Okay, so is that understand or still not understand?
It is clear to me.
Okay, for others?
For me, clear, sir.
Okay, okay. Okay, so here I need to tell one more thing which is very important. Okay, so if she suppose we have the text is there, right? This text are there. Okay, so this text. So did you aware about that? What is this text? This text, so if it is there. Okay, what is the text here? What is the text here? Okay, see, if you want to be provide any remarks or anything that are some information to the vendor, okay, which you want to be right, like logic, something like you want to be right, okay, when you are coming, when you are sending these products, please keep the proper packing without leakage and please use that strictly it's like a pack that and without any damage. So I'm just need to be give some information. Okay, delivery related information or deadline information or terms of deliveries or shipping instructions, something I want to be sent. But how if you want to be captured that information into printout, okay, when you want to be captured into the printout, okay, because we have a number of out a number of header text we created, okay, a number of item text we have created, but how system knows that whether this information I should be so in the output or that is one. The second thing is, okay, how ABAPers knows that when they are designing the smart form, okay, how to capture this text information into the output. Did anyone have an idea about that?
So we have functional SE37.
Yeah. So
So
here we have that technical level. We have functional module, which is SC39 37, which is read underscore text.
yeah.
Okay, so this is the one functionality. Okay, so this read underscore text will be, I'm getting some dumb, but yeah, I'll just show you here. SC37, when they are going, they can enter that read underscore text. Okay, so that read underscore text is the functional module. Okay, this is also technical. Don't worry about that. This is also technical. Okay, in this functional module, okay, read underscore text. Okay, this is the functional module. Here they will be sending that, okay, what information you want to be captured. Okay, so it will be like, okay, here you can see that like P1, P1, P1 like that, right? So like in the read underscore text, there will be some parameters you want to be passed. Okay, that parameters, based on the parameters, the system will be capturing the information. Okay, clear? So what is the table for that? Did you remember that? What is the table? You guys?
STXH is for text header, I believe.
Sorry.
STXH.
Yeah, correct. XTXH and XP. XP is there, XH is there. Okay. So P is there and X is there. Sorry, not P. It's TXH and
But we would be using the this read text only. I mean, this
read
table
test
does not
only.
contain any purchase order text or anything.
No, no, no. Read underscore text. You know that read underscore text you are capturing, but
Correct.
how the above person know that which data you need to capture?
So basically, we would be passing the text ID. That
Where
is
you will
for
get the
sure.
text ID? Where you
Can
will
I
get
go to
that?
the purchase order?
Okay. Okay, I'll go.
Can you open the text?
Okay, I'll just go anything. Okay. Okay.
Scroll down a little bit.
Uh-huh. Okay. Just on.
Okay, we have one button over here that Can you go to the? Can we check for line item?
Okay, I'll show you. Okay, so generally what will be happen? Okay,
Mhm.
okay, we can go here and you can see here text object and names, ID numbers. Okay, so when you configuring this header text and item tag, there will be ID numbers will be generated, object number and so this object number is same. Okay, name will be the same, which is the PO number
Mhm.
or something, but ID number will be different.
Can
Okay,
you open one delivery or one sales order? I can show you in the delivery because it is quite simple for uh,
okay,
delivery.
okay. PO I just open, so I just open sales order.
Go to the header, sales order header,
Okay.
text. So here we have something called E in English just before that. Okay, there
Uh-huh.
is one button. Yeah, can you
Uh-huh.
click on that? So
Okay.
this gives me the text ID actually.
Okay, so you have that option, but
Yeah.
we don't have in the option. We also have the options like, but okay, uh, you can go and detail it. You can go here. You can go and skip details here. So there is some option it is there, but generally that is not a procedure actually. Okay, so when you're creating the text IDs or text elements and all, okay, you suppose I just go to material management. I'll go to purchasing. Then I'll go to purchase orders and something. Then you can go text here. You can go here. Okay. So first you will be creating the text types and here. Okay. So this text types you are copying roles here, linkage. Okay, so each and every have, okay, there must be have IDs. Source ID and the text target ID and all. So these are the IDs which we are capturing here. Then. Okay. So simply because we don't, if we don't have that option, we can like configuration level, we can just find it ID and we can provide that information to vendor so that he can check that okay which ID number to capture because each and every ID, suppose April fruits are there, this is the one ID. Header note is there, one ID will be there. Pricing types are there, one ID is there. Deadline, one ID is there. So that they can pull that information. So they are passing into read underscore text. Clear?
Correct.
Okay. So okay, now it is the for the text and all. Okay. So any questions here till here? Any questions till here? So this is the steps which we are following for the message determination. In okay. So you can go directly NACE transaction code. Okay, this is our signal transaction code. We can see all the information. What information you can see? First, you go to your purchase order and can check that access sequence which I created. So what access sequence are there? ZW01. Okay. Then I can go output types. What output types which is created? NEU, ZNEU, ZNV1, and while text and everything we can see here. Okay. Then I can see the same thing which is like which procedures it is there. ZRMB, something what it is there you can maintain. Then again you can see that you must be maintain a condition record here. For which condition record you want to be maintained, that you want to maintain here. Okay. So when you're maintaining this condition records, okay, you must be you can create your own document type because we have standard other document types we are using other procedure. You can create your own document type and you can configure for this purchase document and number vendor. Okay, so that information you can see here in this condition record. Once you maintain this one, I'll just go to display. I'll just go this one. Okay, and if something which I go here like so. Okay, if I have condition info, you can see that information. Okay, the combination, which this combination, suppose, okay, these are the info records, these are the records which is maintained. Okay, you can see all this information, each level, what are the records which is maintained. Okay, if you want to verify that, you can verify like this. Clear? So once you did the configuration entirely like this one, okay, and if you maintain a number range and if you maintain a condition record, so if I suppose I just want to create a document type and vendor, okay, suppose I will go to create first. Okay, let's I will go for NB. Okay, so in this NB, so that's what I said, right? Top level and lower level. So top level it is showing NB. Under this NB, what are the vendors it is there? All the vendors I can maintain. Okay. Suppose I am maintaining for 1,000, okay, 1,000 vendor. Okay, so 1,000 vendor and which partner function it is like VN, ordering address, what are the different parameters are there you can maintain. Suppose my main partner is vendor. Okay, you can leave this partner number because you don't know. Okay, if you know, you can assign directly or it will be take directly this function, partner function. Then here you can write the languages and what medium, what it is, how you want to be capture and all. So I'm just entering the medium and I'm just entering that how to you want to be triggered immediately or you want to be triggered for one transaction. Okay, that option you can do. Then which language you want to be maintained that you can language you can maintain. Then select this one, enter, and select this one and click on communication. So here you are assigning that your output devices and print immediately and all these things you can maybe you can have the number of messages, authorizations, anything which is there, smart form, all this information you can write here. Okay, then save. Okay, so when you maintain the like the condition records, you can see that condition record whether you maintain or not maintain. Okay, then I can see go to here and you can execute this one. So there is a record already maintained. So like you can create for a number of vendors at a time, you can maintain. Okay. So any questions here? Did you understand that? Or anyone have the doubt? If you understand this output determination, it is very easy. Pricing procedure, it is very easy. Batch determination. Okay, yeah. Someone there is talking.
Can you give us the transaction code for the condition record maintenance?
NACR, NACR. Yeah,
NACR is for the purchase order type, but do we also use NACR for purchase requisition or we
For
use some
purchase
other
requisition, we
deal?
don't have. You can use right output to application is there. You can change application and you can maintain
Okay.
number of features. Okay.
So NACR is the only T code. We just need to change the application.
Application you can change and you can maintain output.
Okay.
Hmm? For pricing browser, what is the condition card maintain for pricing browser?
MK01 or something. MEK1, MEK1, MEK1.
MEK1. MEK1. Okay. If it is a ST, VK11. Okay.
Yeah.
And if it is a F5, F11. Okay. So if it is batch management, batch. This is short rule. Short sequence. This is. What is the transaction code for condition record? There might be have serious out one or something. It will be there. So this is also short sequence only. I think maybe there will be a something. Must be start with ME only, or it may be different. So also forget this one.
MBC1, can you check?
MBC1.
I guess.
Yeah, MBC1.
Okay.
Okay. So like you can maintain and you can create now pricing process. You can create that output type and the what which is maintain all these things you can create. For all it is properly maintained, it will get. If it is not properly maintained or somewhere you did there, then system will not be captured information. Okay. So like output determination will be work based on the configuration what you did, because there should not be duplication as well. Okay, you must be remove that duplication as well. Okay, where exactly there is a duplication. Those when you have the same like purchase organization vendor you maintain in the NEU and the same thing which you maintain for some other things as well. Okay, it should be only one single medium printout. Okay. So this is the way we'll be creating that output determination. So any questions here?